be FUNdraising.
Yes, I'm gonna acknowledge Summer and then go to you, I'm sure. Hey, welcome everybody. Welcome all of our friends watching on Facebook, on YouTube, Alan Steinfeld's channel, and John and Summer Raymer, who put us out to the Sign Network. And so welcome to all of our broadcast partners. We have just completed almost 4 hours of amazing Garden of Joy, Summer Joy dancing. Summer, thank you so much. And of course, we are here tonight to honor our beloved Piper Dellums. And we are going to hear from Piper throughout the evening. We've got a lot of wonderful things planned for this amazing woman. This is a co-production of members of Artists Catalyzing Evolution. It's a synergy circle, and it includes Summer Joy and Gary Malkin. We're going to hear from Gary, and we're going to have some Omashar music, and our co-host for the evening, our beloved Kristen Hoffman, and more. There's going to be dancing with Keishi Chai in Summer, and poetry from Charles Gibbs, and some very special surprises. But given that it's an Awakening World show, of course, we are going to start the way we always do with Omashar. And a lot of dancing. We're going to continue the dancing experience. So you're going to hear Omashar dancing, singing and dancing, and then we're going to see everybody else dancing. So here we go. Take it away, brother.
Now we recognize we've been hypnotized. The spell is wearing off, and so now we rise with higher frequencies. There is no disguise. The truth of life itself is now realized. Love is reaching through hearts of me and you. Our world is waking up to our different points of view. 'Cause now we recognize we've been hypnotized. The spell is wearing off, and so now we rise with higher frequencies. There is no disguise. The truth of life itself is now realized. Ba-da-da-da, ba-ba-ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da, ba-ba-ba-da-da-da. Free of the past. No longer do we walk in the dark, and show each other what we can do, and let our light shine right on through, and let the good of humanity stay, and let the dross simply fade away, and let the mother return to us all, so that love can have her way. 'Cause now we recognize we've been hypnotized. The spell is wearing off, and so now we rise with higher frequencies. There is no disguise. The truth of life itself is now realized. So shake yourself free of the dark. No longer do we live in the past, 'cause now we recognize we've been hypnotized. The spell is wearing off, and so now we rise with higher frequencies. There is no disguise. The truth of life itself is now realized. Let the good of humanity stay, and let the dross simply fade away.
That's all Twinkle Beloved Omashar.
Mhm. Piper, we love you so much. Sister, you're a part of our heart, always.
You need to unmute, Piper.
Oh, I just said thank you, Omashar. He knows how much I love him.
Do, and I could lip read. I can feel you so strongly.
Really?
Yes,
I love that because I feel that. I trust that in you.
exactly. The love is shining out from your divine perfection within your own heart, out into your body, just bringing perfection back into your being. So that is
Oh.
my vision for thee.
Thank you, Omashar. Thank you. I feel that through your music, through your voice, through your spirit, and through your wisdom every time I'm in your presence, and even when I'm not.
Love
I love
In a
you.
bit.
So, Piper, the next item on our agenda is we're going to show the I Am video that you created with Reverend Ivy. And of course, Reverend Ivy is an ACE member, but she's traveling, so she's not able to be with us in person. But this is the video that you and she chose. Is there anything you want to say to introduce it?
Well, here's what's so beautiful. This is Ivy actually in church. She was in church. This was not to be taped. Um, she was crying out in the same way that our souls and hearts are crying out now, and with the most simple prayer, which was simply help me. And this is how the spirit touched her soul, touched her vocals, touched the room. And I had to take that and turn it into something beautiful so that it could be the simple prayer that resonates for as many as possible. It was really just a blessing back to her.
Here we go. And we love Piper videos. And when you collaborate with Ivy, it's always very special. So here we go.
It has no sound.
You need to do your
Did I,
sound.
I forgot to do that. Oh my gosh. After all, I think I would remember not to do that. So hang on, let me go back to the beginning.
Archangel Michael, help me. Archangel Michael, help me. Help me. Help
Oh, Piper.
Because sometimes the only thing that you can say is help me. And you always receive that answer from the heavenly realm. So that's been my consistent prayer. And I've received consistent answer of I'm there, I'm here.
Your artistry is just so exquisite. It really is. And it's so beautiful watching your collaboration with Dr. Ivy. Good to see a couple of your films with Gary tonight. And but we're going to continue the music and the dancing, and this is our other co-host for the evening. And Kristen has been such a big part of putting all of this together. She is the woman who really created and brought together ACE. She is our den mother. And so I'm going to turn it over to beloved Kristen Hoffman.
Oh, so much love. That was absolutely exquisite. And just continuing this flow of love and gratitude for you, Piper. And I also am noticing it is 6:22 p.m., which is the kind of culmination of this 4-hour dance that has been weaving through the day, held so lovingly by Summer Joy. So I just want to dedicate this piece, Om Shanti, which I know Piper loves, to both just loving Piper's heart up and just honoring the incredible container, Summer, that you've held today with so much love. Oh, I'm just feeling it so much. And I just want to just dedicate this Om Shanti blessing to bless this just love space. And thank you for holding Piper today through the day, Summer. Here we go.
It's been a real honor.
This
Love
is
you.
a new backing
Love
track.
you, Summer. This is my favorite song ever. I have played it for like 3 years straight.
I've been working on a new backing track. It's still in the works, but this is where it's at so far. So I'll share. There's some strings. There's going to be more instrumentation still giving birth, but it's coming along. we make this choice together. Om Shanti. Singing Om Shanti. To your body, Om Shanti. To your beautiful mind, Om Shanti. To your emotional body, Om Shanti. To your bright, beautiful soul, Om Shanti. And to that great, great, great eternal spirit, Om Shanti.
Next on our agenda is the wonderful Reverend Retta. And Reverend Retta, I've actually got you on camera, so we're seeing you. She has a prayer for you, Piper. And I've got it queued up because we did a video recording because we weren't sure if the internet would be strong enough. But Retta, your internet seems pretty good. Would you prefer to do it live now or have me play the video? We need you to unmute.
Yeah, yeah, first let me say, oh my God, that was amazing. And be here with you, Piper, and to be on this extraordinary circle, in this community of folks, just wrapping love around you. I feel very honored, and anytime we lift any one of us up, we all get to be lifted, right? So I'm just very grateful for that. My internet has been going in and out, so Scott, I'm going to suggest you play the video because it has frozen several times, but I'm honored to get to speak and just to say, I haven't known you, Piper, for a long time, and I feel such love and connection, and just, as I say, a lot of gratitude to be in this circle with you.
Here is a prayer for Piper.
For Piper Dellums. Breath is the doorway. Gratitude is entry into the upper room where our prayer meets the root cause, the Alpha and Omega. I am grateful for this sacred moment, this address in consciousness, grateful to invite all who are watching and listening to join in consciousness as we turn our awareness, our attention and intention to Piper Dellums. As our hearts join her heart, I call forth the angelic realm to encircle us, to fill us with a vibratory light of manifesting love, the love that knows no limits no hesitation. Fill us so that we may increase the radius of power that is now filling her. I am calling forth the ancestors from the beginning, from beyond time, calling forth those whose assignment in the highest realm is to watch over us, to protect us, and to enlarge our resolve. Ancestors, watch over Piper, protect her, and enlarge her resolve. I am calling forth the upper room, which is also the root realm or God vibration. I call forth the creatrix, the maker of every allness, the builder and cornerstone of all. We enlist the power of the four directions, the pregnant ether, the holy liminal, and the potential expanse. Our hearts are tuned and turned to this moment, this prayer, this invitation on behalf of Piper Dellums. In the crevices of our humanness lie the miraculous becoming. We declare a miraculous opening, manifestation, and fulfillment. We are knowing love as the alchemy and catalyst at the ready, already in motion, already fulfilling light and law toward Piper's highest unfolding. This is our declaration, our prayer, our proclamation. Piper is whole, held, and filled with the potentiality of unending resources and resourcefulness. We align with what is true on the highest realms to be lived alive in this realm. Healing, support, care, kindness, strength, all manner of resources extended from Piper as our prayer awakens within us the truth that always was, is, and will be. Together, we are lifting up this truth. Piper's wholeness is intact, and each of us as community gets to be this wonder-working love, fulfilling itself, unhampered, unhindered, undistracted, and undivided. May it be so in all realms to the highest and best possible outcome for Piper. Amen, amen, amen.
Thank you. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, God. Thank you, Reverend Rita. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Reverend Retta, blessed, beloved member of our ACE Artist Catalyzing Evolution.
That was anointed. The anointing breaks the heavy yoke. And that was anointed.
Thank you. Well, we've got a little bit more for you, Piper. I put together a little slideshow so that people can get a sense of you and your history. And in putting it together, you'll notice that the beginning is a big emphasis on that wonderful man, your father, your guiding light, your role model, your mentor, and now, no doubt, your
My
guardian.
guardian angel. Oh, yeah.
Exactly. So I'm going to show the slideshow. Our beloved Gary Malkin is going to play a little underscoring music. And then Gary has some gifts to give to you as well. And we'll go right into Gary.
I have to say to you really quickly, Scott, because of Gary, his films and his music, way before I met him, Gary is who healed the years of grief when my father died. And Kristen doesn't know, my dog died at the age of 20, and her name was Om Shanti. So to be in this circle with Gary and Kristen, who healed me from two of the greatest wounds of grief, and I know that somehow God chose us to be in each other's lives, because this is way more than a coincidence. So Gary with my dad and Kristen with my Om Shanti, and they're together on my altar. And I am just so grateful for you, and grateful for you, Scott, for bringing us together.
My pleasure. My pleasure. All right. Here we go. Gary, I can't hear you.
we go. Thank you. I wasn't given permission to unmute, so there we go.
Okay, there we go. I've made you a co-host, so that
But before we do this, for those who don't know who Congressman Ron Dellums is, that it'll have so much more significance if we recognize that he's one of the icons that actually was the person that stimulated the only overwritten veto of the apartheid for the boycott of apartheid. He was the visionary at a level with all of the great civil rights leaders of the 20th century. Your father was a hero and a pioneer and a jewel. And the fact that I personally got to meet you on Awakening World with Scott. And for me, I've been such a fan of your dad's for all my life. And then it's just remarkable. So please know that this is not just any father, though the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. And this is a great being who has sired a great being named Piper Dellums. So
beautifully stated, Gary. That's absolutely true. Absolutely true. So here we go. A little slideshow tribute to just see some images of Piper and her life.
Oh, we love your ways. Oh, we want to spend our days in your warm embrace. We feel your grace, feel our time. Oh, we've seen you laugh and cry. Oh, we've seen you light the sky. We've learned to love your gentle ways and know your courage, your generosity, your presence, your brilliance. You laugh at fate. You go your own way. Lord knows we know that. Without a word, we always knew we'd share your dreams and feel your mercy for all our days. We'll love your ways. seen you laugh and cry. Oh, oh, we've seen you light the sky. We've learned to love your gentle ways and know your courage. The biggest heart in the world who never stops thinking about everyone else. But she's got to learn how to receive this love. This love is for her. We've got to get her to open her heart, because the only heart that knows what to do, the only heart that knows how to work, is when it's broken. So let's break that heart right open, Piper, and let it in, and let it in. Oh, we love your ways. Can't hear you. Can't hear you still.
I didn't even want you to hear it. I'm in that laughing, crying thing you're singing. That was so beautiful, so dedicated. Thank you, Gary. And I am working on breaking that heart wide open. And I know you're working on it too. So let's do it together. Let's do it together, brother, because we have so much love inside of us and so much to heal from, so that we can allow that to fill us to overflow. Thank you for seeing me. And thank you for singing into that place, that vulnerable place. Thank you.
So Scudis, this is a joy of a lifetime for you to give me the opportunity to honor this being who I consider a Maha Bodhisattva. Maha Bodhisattva. So Piper, I know that it's probably against the theatrical to share these films right now, but I want to share it in the context, these two of the 10 you filmed, because I want people to understand, Piper is the kind of person, she's kind of like me a lot. We've just been giving and giving and giving and giving. And we need to understand a comment that I just said, how funny that the only time the heart works properly is when it's broken, right? So we are being broken open so that we can receive. But I want you to understand, everyone, that when we, at the end of the Transformance conference in Ibiza, Sarah McCrum and I went to Mallorca, and we recorded these little peace transformances. And before I knew what Piper was doing, she started sending me these videos with my music, my Autumn Stillness music, and these gorgeous, unbelievable lotus flower, high quality cinematographer creations set to my Autumn Stillness album, completely unbidden. And I'm like, what? It's like gold, like Alibaba and the Golden Cave. All of a sudden, all these visuals came. I went, who does this, right? And so then I had the audacity, after all that generosity, to ask her, would she give her talent to these Unity Earth Peace, 99 Days of Peace through Unity. And you guys, the reason why we must contribute more than we can imagine is Piper represents a creative spirit and an activism heart and a visionary who understands holistic healing and a true articulate wisdom keeper of what true coherence really is. When you hear her speak over these videos, which I'm not even going to share with you, you got it. That's good. You're going to see at the end. You wanted to share the ocean one, I think, which is your voice, right, Piper?
Yes, or Autumn Stillness, since you said it.
Well, we'll see. Because
whatever you desire, I'm just here drinking this in.
Yeah, well, so the agenda allows for one video at the end, but I'm squeezing these two small transformances in because it's this commitment that Piper gave her heart and soul and her footage, which is the most extraordinary library of footage, to the cause of peace because it's what her father stood for. It's what her bloodstream is committed to. It's what it's in her DNA. And for a micro fraction of what its value was, she created helped these 10 films come to life. And in honor of this, I just need you all to see the synthesis of the artistic commitment to service and activism and the awakening of the heart and soul through beauty. So if I may just share 2 of the 10, and these are going to be made available, by the way, somebody will put this in the chat, at portalsofawe.com/unity. And for 60 days, everyone and anyone in the movement will be able to use this for free. 60 days. So please, these are presence creators. And you cultivate presence. Why? Whenever you feel like we're getting too heady and the air is getting dry from over-intellectualizing, and we need to soak our hearts and souls and bodies with beauty. And what better beauty than Piper's beauty, right? So here is, I'm going to share the film, two very short films. Here we go. And honey, you just inspire me so much. I'm kind of just blown away by how moved I am right now. So here we go. This is the first one of the 10 that she's done. And it's so perfect because she is a light worker. Here we go.
I'm calling on the light workers of the world. You know who you are. You are the healers, the shamans, the people who work every single day to align your consciousness with peace, with freedom, with liberation, with harmony on this planet for all. It's time to unite, to bring together the world's largest choir of light, and to work together as one all over the planet. For the sake of the future of humanity.
And then we allow people to find out who did them. As a law of reciprocity, we take the time to honor the people who created it. How beautiful, right? And the ultimate is gifts for peace for the world. That's the light. But see how short that is? So all you have to do is, as a plenary creator, I think I need everybody, let's take a breath, right? And it's the shorter we made it, the more useful they can be. And I want to just see comments in the chat as to whether you see if this, I just want to hear, will it be useful? Because Piper donated 95% of her efforts and her time and her cinematography to make this come alive. And Lord knows we know, nobody listens to anything anymore unless you're looking at something these days. One more short one, really short. Here we go, hold on. I'm gonna do this. Where are you? Hold on. Oh dear, where is it? Here we go. Okay, good. 6. Let's come together in peace. Yeah. All right. Thank you, Scott, for letting me squeeze this in. And I'm just so grateful to you, Piper, for making these possible. Here we go. And just the beauty of these images blows me away.
Let's come together in peace. Let's practice peace as we spend our time in this community. Let's create a space where many voices may be heard, where differences may be expressed, where there's room for the full range of human dynamics, and all of it, and each one of us is received in peace. Where we unite with each other around the fundamental value of being peaceful. So let's open this meeting. Let's connect with each other. Let's each one of us bring peace together. Let's unite for peace.
And you take a breath, absorb, be in the transition. Know how to find your own, the unity of Borel, and away we go. World premiere, baby. Here it is. Thank you. All right. So that's it. I'm taking too much time, but Scott, thank you for honoring the honor of one of my favorite human beings on the planet, who I haven't even met in 3D yet. I can't believe it.
I know, it's crazy. Thank you, Gary. I mean, they're so simple, but especially during this political climate,
Right.
during this trying to bring us all together to see the youth and the children and this beautiful rainbow coalition of humanity.
And
Very simple moments is what we need right now.
And right now and tonight, the spirit of what's happening in the country, the ignition of Kamala's opening speech, it's the fact that we're doing this on this night is no accident, Piper.
No accident.
Thank God for record. You know, we're all going to see her speech later, but it's no accident, because the DNA is the same as Kamala's, is the same as your dad's, is the same as every peace-loving activist on the planet.
Plus, she's my sorority sister, so skiwi.
Yay!
Dear Alpha, Kappa Alpha. Yeah, we're sorority sisters.
Amazing.
Yeah,
Well, I'm taking too much time. Thank you, Piper. I love you. Scott, all my love. Thank you.
Thank you, Gary. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Gary.
Well, you're getting a lot of love in different forms, but I want to really encourage everybody now to give love in the form of green energy, because this is a fundraiser for Piper. We started this a little while back, and I want to acknowledge all the people who have donated just tonight. And I'm going to do that in a moment. But please go to GoFundMe. I just put the link into the chat box for those who are in the Zoom room. But the majority of people are watching on Facebook or on YouTube. A lot of people are going to be watching the recording. Some people are watching Kamala now and are going to watch the recording of this later. So it's very easy. Just go to gofundme.com. And then if you put into the search bar Piper Dellums, this will come right up. Right. And Gary, if you want to play some soft music while I'm sharing this, that might be sweet. And I just want to acknowledge the people who have donated tonight. Just tonight, thank you, Heather Elizabeth. Thank you, Ben Bowler. Thank you, Jennifer Blum. Thank you, John Raymer. Thank you, Summer Albertson. God bless you, Charles Betterton. Thank you, Olivia. Thank you, Jane Young, who's here dancing with us. Dia Therese, so generous. And Dia is here with us dancing. Thank you, Lynn McIntosh. Thank you, Rita. Thank you, our beloved Omar Shar. Thank you, everyone who's donated. Kristen Hoffman, Robin Metch, Charles Gibbs. We're going to hear from Charles in just a few minutes. His poetry, Moses Stevenson. I know you're watching right now on Facebook. I saw that. Keishi Chai, who's going to dance soon. So, and these are then some of the people who donated previously during an Awakening World show. Dia, you keep, I appreciate Dia. She keeps donating over and over. Thank you.
Oh, Thea, I love you. Thea.
So, thank
She's
you,
a
everyone.
really special soul.
She is. Let me see if I can bring her
All
up.
over. Oh my gosh.
She doesn't have her camera on,
Oh, we spent some time together last week.
but
A real special moment. Thank you,
there
Tia.
she turned on her camera. Dia, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much. We can't hear her.
I'm asking her to unmute. There we go.
Yeah, there we go. It is I who thank you. I'm tearing up, and you can tell in my voice, but for this open heart chance to participate in what is going on, participate in everything that you're doing and that we're all doing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I decided not to go on that Deborah Gusti cruise today. And this is freeing up money so that I can really make a difference in a few people's lives. So thank you for the opportunity.
God bless you. God bless you. Thank you, Tia.
I am blessed just knowing you.
I know you.
Thank
I'm
you.
blessed just knowing you.
And
All
I
of
did
you,
miss
all
the
of you.
beginning.
Thank you to all of you.
Yes.
Oh, Gary.
Dia, thank you so much. Thank you. And thank you to everyone who
Thank you,
is
Scott.
donating anonymously. We have people who donate anonymously. And you are all so grateful to each and every one of you. And let's, whatever you know, I want to say honestly, I knew the number I was going to put in today, and Summer encouraged me to double it. And that's exactly what I did. And so that's a wonderful thought. Whatever number you have in mind, stretch and breathe and double it. Just to follow in this case, follow my role model. Piper, we have another wonderful member of ACE. It is the wonderful Charles Gibbs. He's our beloved poet, and he's got a special offering for you as well. Take it away, Brother Charles. Oh, I need to invite you to unmute. Hang on. I'm so used to Awakening World. It's a little bit different. Whoops. Let's do that. I'm going to spotlight you again. We're going to go to gallery view briefly, and I'm going to ask you to unmute, and now you can. There we go.
At last. I don't know, Scott, if there's a way to get Piper a little larger. I can see a little tiny rectangle with her at the top. Ah, there she is. Piper, this is a poem for you, for the light, love, the sacrifice, the extraordinary heart you presence in this world through who you are and what you do, and hopefully to have all that flowing back to you from all those people, known and unknown, whose lives you have touched, whose transformation you have helped move along. May all that reflect back to you as light and love and transformation. This is a poem called Welcome Home. Welcome Home, and it is dedicated to you, Piper. Because we humans are forgetful, we spend a lifetime on Earth relearning what we knew before we drew our first breath. Because we humans are forgetful, We spend a lifetime on earth relearning what we knew before we drew our first breath. Our true home is the heart of absolute love. Our true home is the heart of absolute love. We emerge into this world so tender, so vulnerable, so ill-equipped for the storms of life, yet still tethered to that true home, to the heart, to absolute love. Unlike seeds that for decades lie dormant, only in an instant to blossom, to thrive, we require instant and daily infusions of love. To thrive, we require instant and daily infusions of love, if not absolute, at least imperfectly human. Imperfectly human as we are, do we dare to share that love with the wounded of this world, beginning with ourselves? Imperfectly human as we are, do we dare to share that love with the wounded of this world, beginning with ourselves? Do we dare? Wounded and forgetful as we are, with a lifetime of grace, may we remember what we knew before we drew our first breath. The heart of absolute love pulsing in us and through us is our true home. The heart of absolute love pulsing in us and through us is our true home. Welcome home.
Very personally, Charles, I know that when we spoke last with all of us together and had these very private, intimate moments, thank you for hearing me and for seeing me and for paving a way with your brilliant words and your wisdom, paving a way for me to be on the road home. And thank you for already seeing me there.
Absolutely. And I realize in scrolling down, I left out a few words.
Oh,
May I?
please.
To thrive, we require instant and daily infusions of love, if not absolute, at least imperfectly human. Time is incomprehensible, as are the wounds to the human body, to the human heart, to the human soul that yearns for earthly experience of absolute love. Imperfectly human as we are, do we dare to share that love with the wounded of this world, beginning with ourselves? Do we dare? Wounded and forgetful as we are, with a lifetime of grace, we may remember what we knew before we drew our first breath. The heart of absolute love pulsing in us and through us is our true home. Welcome home. Welcome home, Piper. Welcome home.
Thank you so much, Charles. Thank you. I've got some really cool news, and I'm going to bring up some of our other ACE people so they're all on camera when I make this amazing announcement, something that just happened. So hang on, I got to find everybody. There's Gary, looking for Oshar. Here's Kit. Here's Casey. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm going to remove myself because we can only put 9 people up.
Kit, there you go. Yeah.
There we go. So we have an anonymous donor who just announced that however much money we raise tonight, this donor will match.
Woo!
Woo!
Yeah. So I just want us to take our energy right now and send big love to that magical, wonderful human being who is watching the show right now, and thank this person for the incredible generosity that has been offered.
Wow.
Grace to you, beloved anonymous donor.
Wow.
Mom.
Oh, holy, holy. Blessed be. Wow.
Thank you.
So everybody, that is a greater inspiration for us now to go in. Remember I was saying, whatever you're thinking, double it. And so I really want to encourage everybody to do that, to be very, very generous. Again, just go to GoFundMe. Look at the number we're at, 7077. That's the number we're at right this moment. Now I want to change that number, but it's a pretty magical number, 7077. Just as we.
You're muted if you want to say anything, by the way, just know. And remember, Piper, you're demonstrating how we all need to crack our hearts open to receive love from one another. This is such a beautiful demonstration of what we're all having to learn, and you're leading us. You're leading the way. We can't hear you.
So Piper, I need you to unmute.
Oh my God. I don't know what to say. I mean, thank you. I mean, one of the biggest things.
That's okay. While you,
Thank you.
while you
a lot of these beautiful people know I left LA because I was rescued here. I was rescued into Sacramento by a battered women's shelter a couple years ago, and nobody knew that I was going through this scenario. But I can tell you what happens to your spirit when you go through that scenario for such a long period of time. Even though you're giving, and giving is something speaks to you and says you're not lovable. And what's happening is just this beautiful experience is breaking down that deceptive inner voice that says you're not lovable and you're not worthy of love. And just to have someone anonymously pour this much love, and all of it is this much love. Every song, every dance, every present, just being here is already erasing that deceptive imprint. And I believe with the erasure of that imprint of deception, it's also erasing any illness in my physical body. I 100% am believing that this was the medicine I've been waiting for. It wasn't in the hospitals. It wasn't in the surgery. It's not in a needle. It's not in a big pharma or even in one of the great specialists. The healing is right here and right now. And that I believe. And so, thank you.
With that, I'm going to go to gallery view and just look at all the beautiful souls that are here in our Zoom room and represent all the beautiful souls watching on over 100 Facebook pages that Summer Joy has got us out on through the Sign Network. And this is your family, Piper. In fact, I am going to take a screenshot Everybody look at the camera. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3. And take one more just for luck. 1, 2, 3. This is your Global Peace Tribe family, your ACE family, and so many others that love you. Thank you. And we have something very, very special. The amazing, beautiful Keishi Chai is got a special dance and something for you as well. And take it away, Keishi.
Thank you so much, Scott. Oh my God, I'm so uplifted by this incredible night. I'm just also digesting Charles' amazing poem. I see him on the same level as Rumi, so thank you, Charles, for that beautiful poem. And Piper, your last couple of sentences is something I want to springboard off about changing your mental patterns. I wanted to bring 2 beautiful books into our space, which is by You Can Heal Your Life by Louise Hay. This was gifted to me when I was a teenager and struggling with addiction, and it really changed my life. And I am so grateful for it. I also see one of my teachers that I had when I was a teenager, Michael Wall. He's here. Big shout out to Michael. Thank you so much for coming. He's a magnificent man and a beautiful soul, and it means so much that you're here, Michael. He also changed my life. And this book, which I already have on Kindle for many, many years, I literally stumbled across this on the street in Queens earlier this year, and this was meant to be in my life to share with you all today. And Louise Hay is somebody who had cancer and healed herself by changing her thought patterns. And related to cancer is the thought pattern of, let's see, what can cause cancer is deep hurt and long-standing resentment. And the new thought pattern that I encourage you, Piper, to adopt if you're open to it is, I lovingly forgive and release all of the past. I choose to fill my world with joy. I love and approve of myself. So I'm going to put this into the chat. And I will dance, and I hope that some of you will join me. I'll be moving very, very slowly, tracing patterns from sacred geometry, circles, squares, spirals, 2 circles together, figure 8s, and I'll use some music that are the solfeggio frequencies ranging from 417 hertz to 528 hertz. So this frequency, it aids in the healing of trauma, and this is scientifically proven, and it helps to clear negative energy from your body and space, and as well as negative thoughts and behaviors. And it will help you find the motivation to embrace change. And 528 hertz is a more potent frequency with a higher potential impact for transformation. So it's known as the love frequency. And this is something I've never done before. So this is an experiment, the world premiere. And if you feel moved to Piper, you can read what I had put into the chat, if you can still see it. Grace is saying also unresolved grief. And Louise gives wonderful affirmations. Yes, there are a lot of Louise Hay fans in the crowd. So without further ado, let's begin. If you are open to it, please join me standing. If you prefer to sit, you can send some healing energy Piper's way. You can also follow my movements while you're sitting. It is your choice. You do what feels right for you today. You can also speak out the affirmation for yourself too. All right. I'm just going to flash these two amazing books by Louise Hay. I recommend you get them for yourself. They've really helped me. And let's begin. The first one is Cleansing Trauma, 417 Hertz. We'll move very slow. We'll move for about 4 minutes. Sending out healing energy to Piper. Tuning it to our breath. Sending breath out through your feet. Breathing out the crown of your head. Softening your joints. Starting to circle. I lovingly forgive and release all of my past. I choose to fill my world with joy. I love and approve of myself. Emptying your body, sending healing energy from the heavens out through your feet. And returning to the heart. Thank you, Piper. We love you.
Keishi, that was absolutely, absolutely gorgeous and so profoundly cleansing for the body, mind, and spirit. I just really so appreciate you. Thank you. Oh, watching everyone do these healing movements to these frequencies with Louise Hay's incredible affirmations and watching Piper, I won't say many words because the beauty just really says it all. But infinite gratitude for you. Thank you, Keishi. And now we're going to bring on our beloved Summer Joy Raymer. Hello, Summer. And I think we're going to continue into this incredible movement space and blessing space. I believe we might be receiving a kind of summer joy blessing, possibly a joy wash. I leave it to you, Summer.
Thank you, sister. Thank you, Keishi. And I'm just going to repeat that mantra, and I'm going to focus on a particular part of the mantra, but I'm just going to repeat it again. Just and Piper, you're welcome to like repeat the part, and then I'll say it, and maybe all of us can just radiate that for a moment. And still that beautiful swaying that Keishi brought us into, maybe we can just do a little bit of just in our hands, in our bodies. I lovingly forgive and release all the past. I choose to fill my world with joy. I love and approve of myself. So I'm going to focus on I choose to fill my world with joy. So I'm going to focus starting with our feet on the earth. I call this the first portal, and this joy wash, I welcome you. And there may be different messages coming through from my garden of joy as the energy is very alive as I've been dancing alongside my sister Piper for the last 4+ hours. I'm just inviting the budding of a beautiful, already healed, fully abundant white flower from the earth. So feeling that bud, may we all feel that beginning bud, call it the first portal, grounded in I choose to fill my world with joy. And just feel the tickle of a bud of this already healed, fully abundant joy. And let it start to rise up and just feel the bud of that flower, that joyful, white, already healed, fully abundant flower. And I'm just going to invite us to stay in the pelvis for a minute, because that area is where these tumors are. And so I just want to invite this flower, this already healed, fully abundant white flower, and saying from the pelvis, I choose. I'm going to show. I choose right here to fill my world with joy. Let your hands expand out from here. I choose to fill my world with joy. And rising up, feeling the petals begin to bloom out from the body, creating those petals rising up, the body white, glistening, sparkly. It starts to get sparkly white right by the heart. I choose to fill my world. Go ahead, let the heart move. I choose, yeah, Piper. I choose to fill my world with joy. Right here, fill it in the body. And right here in the throat, I just want to invite the petals, sounds of joy. Sounds of joy, Keishi and Charles and Kristen. Let's fill that in. Those words, those songs right here. I choose to fill my world with joy, joy, joy to the world. All the boys and girls, Joy to the fishes in the deep blue sea. And seeing it, see it. I see it. I see it. I intuit it. I know it to be true. Those petals expanding out, Piper, way out beyond the space you're in. Let those petals expand out, your freedom, your joy, your forgiveness, all of it. Approving of yourself, expand it out, let it reach our petals. May we all connect. A huge, beautiful, one world garden of joy. Yeah. All the way out. Just feel that joy wash. Right here. Right here. Yeah. Feel that grounded in, already healed, fully abundant, beautiful petals. And I also see in the center of that flower, will you bring that book up again, Keishi, of the rainbow heart? I want all of us to feel all of the colors of the universe in the center of your flower, all those colors just bursting, all that joy, all that color, all that love, all that dance, all the dreams, all of it right there. Joy wash. Joy. Those colors. Anchor that in, anchor that joy right here. Always accessible right here in the present moment. I lovingly forgive and release all the past. I choose to fill my world, my body, my bank account, my home, my relationships, all of it, all of it. My journey with joy. I love and approve of myself. Yeah, let it in. What a gift. All the songs, all the dance, it's always here for you.
Thank you very, very much, beloved Summer Joy, for all that you've done to put together this amazing program today, and all the dance-a-thons that you do. Your dance-a-thons are just such a wonderful ongoing experience that many of us get to participate in. And so thank you for that. A note to Kristen, we're going to move the water video to the very end. So we are going to now have a beautiful Salome from our beloved Kristen Hoffman. And what's wonderful about her Salomes is she just tunes in to the consciousness of the moment, which is, of course, everybody watching on Facebook and YouTube, and of course, those of us in the Zoom room, all sharing our love for Piper. So it's my pleasure to turn it back over to our beloved Earth Angel, Kristen Hoffman.
I would love, oh gosh, I'm just in such a bliss, love, open-hearted space and just so grateful. The movement is so powerful and I just feel this deep, deep flow happening. So we'll just keep it going. So I just want to invite, as we're in this flow, put your visions in the chat, your visions of healing for Piper, with Piper, through Piper, your blessings, put them in the chat, and we can all share them as the music's playing, but I'll also do my best to weave them into a song that will birth right now, and we'll just see what wants to come through. Okay? So this will be our collaborative song blessing for Piper. So just let it flow. There's whatever you feel, whatever you vision, whatever blessing comes forward, just put it in. And even if it's longer, I can just use a little bit, okay? So just let it flow. Okay. Blessings. May this be held in the highest love for you, Piper. And Scott, could you mute yourself, dear one? We hear your magical typing. Here we go. Wrapping Piper in a collective healing shawl of love. The earth shares her healing for you, dear soul. Unfolding perfection, you're beautiful. Beauty guides me as you heal soul. Beloved soul. Radiant love, expanding throughout your body of light, maximum grace to you, maximum grace to you, beloved soul tonight. Love becoming love, ease and trust that only
Heart-filled joy, beloved soul. Heart-filled joy, heart-filled joy, beloved soul. Heart-filled joy, beloved soul. Beloved soul. Let it wash you clean tonight, beloved soul. Love, light, and blessedness. Love, light, and blessedness. Hear the sound of the angels, radiantly connected. Gratitude for your life. Perfect. You're so perfectly held. Perfectly held in a heart. Piper. So perfectly held in the joy of
perfectly held in the joy of our heart, Piper. You are perfectly held in the joy of our oneness heart, in the joy of our rainbow oneness, magical, connected, loving, eternal heart. Piper, beloved soul. We love you, Piper. Bless you.
So, Twinkle, beloved Kristen, and of course, beloved Piper.
We love you, Piper.
We love you, Piper.
Thank you for everyone's gorgeous weaving of poetic healing intentions. That was so beautiful when we just all send in. And I was looking at Summer and just feeling that, woo, the rainbow heart. And then Casey, just so beautiful to see all these souls weaving for you, Piper. We love you. And I think we have one more, beloved,
We do.
who's gonna come on and give us a final Piper Love Fest tribute. Is Kit Thomas in the house? Here we are. You're muted, brother. Do you need?
Kit, you need to unmute.
Oh my gosh, this has
There we
been
go.
a 15-course meal
Mhm.
where after each course you think, I can't possibly have room for any more love, joy, beauty, and yet, oh, thank you for every single bit of that collectively. And Piper, thank you for giving us the occasion to come together in love. I would like to add to our 15-course meal a little sip of after dinner nectar that is an inspiration, an invitation to remember the deeper realizations that we've been blessed with along life's journey, that sometimes we lose track of. And I've asked Gary Malkin to accompany my reading with some more of his beautiful music. Gary, is that possible? Gary. Despite the dullness and barrenness of some of the days that pass, if we search with due diligence, we can always find a deposit left by some former radiance that we had forgotten. At the time, the realization was fully orbed, gorgeous, and resplendent. We were sure that we would never forget. In the moment of its fullness, we were sure that it would illuminate our path for all the rest of our journey. We forgot how easy it is to forget. So in the quietness of this beautiful constellation of kindred spirits, surrounded by the all-pervading presence of the divine, let our hearts together whisper, keep fresh before us the moments of our high resolve, that in fair weather or in foul, in good times or in tempests, in the days when the darkness and the foe are familiar or perhaps nameless, may we not forget that to which our lives are committed. Let us keep fresh before us the moments of our high resolve.
Thank you, Kit. Piper, if there's anything you wish to say, we need you to unmute. No? Okay. Well, I'm going to bring our Acers back up one more time because we're actually close to the conclusion. So I'm finding everybody and bringing them up. And what an exquisite and very, very beautiful evening this has been.
I think I feel like I was in the hospital.
Oh.
I've had so many spiritual and physical and emotional and ancient wound surgeries. I'm sorry, I'm so clogged up for crying. But I feel like I've had a surgery from ancient wounds, and thank you. Thank you.
Absolutely. Well, somehow we had somebody hit the wrong spotlight there, so I'm going to bring everybody back up for a moment. I want to remind people that it is really, really important for us to continue to provide financial support. And again, thank you to the amazing anonymous donor who's going to match our
Scott,
donation.
can you please bring Reverend Retta up, please?
Yeah, I'm
Thank
looking
you.
for
It was me. I was messing up before. I messed it up because I was trying to bring Reverend Retta up.
Actually, we don't have enough room, so I'm going to remove myself.
No, it's okay. You could remove me.
There we go. Anyway, here are our beloved ACE family. There's Kit's partner. Good to see you, Tiana. Thank you, beautiful ACE family. And again, one more time, please, everybody, let's provide financial support for Piper. Again, everything, all the donations are going to be matched by our wonderful anonymous donor that we are so grateful for. So thank you. And I'm going to take, I want to take a little class photo of everybody here. So looking to the camera, we love your tears, Piper. On the count of three, 1, 2, 3. Here's your ACE family. And we're going to close, hopefully asking everybody to donate one more time. And while we do that, we're going to play one more video of Piper's. And this is the ocean video, which is quite perfect because Kristen loves the ocean. Kristen is dedicated to the ocean. And Piper, is there anything you want to say about this video? It's another creation that you and Gary Malkin created together.
Oh, sorry, I'm really gross right now. Summer sort of dedicated the 4-hour dance also to the water and Kristen's engagement with the ocean. And Gary will feel very frustrated with this because Gary's music is so inspiring, but I don't have a a good sound system for when I am free flowing poetic prose. So understand that it's not perfect in terms of my voice.
No apologies.
But it's
Your transmissive qualities compensate for anything and everything. So don't apologize at all.
but it's an ode to the grandmother, to our grandmother ocean, and I think it speaks to all of our hearts because she is I, she is you. So
Thank you. And I'm going to put the spotlight on you one last time, Piper. Just sending you so much love. And here is another beautiful Gary Malkin, Piper Dellums vision video. And let's all donate one more time. Thank you, Morgine and Grace, who have already donated again. And here we go.
good morning, grandmother. Good morning, my queen. You rise with the sun and ebb with the moon. I honor your antiquity. O my grandmother ocean, look into the depth of everything. You are celebrated by the moon, by the sun, by the angels and the finned ones, and the two-legged and the four-legged, and the winged ones. You are the lighthouse home for the lost and the scared. Oh, my grandmother ocean, the eternal one, the divine one, the bursting one who carries me on top of the waves of her poetry. I look into the eternity of your sacred, fertile womb, of your birthing and bursting of everything, of your beginning, and the impossible infinity of your never endless love. Grandmother, I see the sacred pouring through your open thighs, your widespread arms, and your delicate, rippling toes. I know your dance, and you know mine. I know your fight, and your flight, and your freedom. I know your whisper, and your calm, and the gentle way you carry me into my own silent wisdom. I know your power and your praise. I know your pirouettes and your reaching. I know your flow and your giggles and your screams and your pause and your purpose and all the abuses you have suffered, and yet you birth the newness of perfection and praise. I know your voice and your secrets and the song that the birds sing upon your breasts every morning. I know your pearls and your bones and your outstretched arms and your abandon. My grandmother ocean, I know your name, your infinite name. I know that you reflect the infinity of all of life. I know your name, and you know mine. I feel you, and you feel me. I know the smell of your perfume, the salt and the tears of your heavenly embrace,
holding the drops of rain and the fragrant dance of me, the flower of me, and every aria you have ever sung, every orchestration you have ever composed, and yet I hear the silence of God when I am near you. Grandmother, I know the taste of your lips and the power of your touch. I know the comfort of your kisses, grandmother, for they have held me together and kept me from drowning in the open waters of my sometimes painful moments when I am tipping at the edges of my own fear. You catch me. Grandmother, I see you. I see your open everything. I see the rainbow hues of the coral you collect and the babies that you birth. I see your open everything, giving yourself away as the intimate immediacy of the grace and miracle of the very presence of life itself. You represent the greatest of all wombs, the waters of all life, the fertility of all that exists. Without you, grandmother, we are nothingness. Without you, these dry bones could not live, for you are the catcher and the divinity of the ancient sacred bones that hold the sorrow of my ancestors. Grandmother, help us to understand the generosity of your infinite, for we are the song that you sing, the mouths that you feed, the catcher of our prayers. As you lift our prayers up into the heavens and dance the dance of divinity into the arms of the Creator, our Father, our Mother, inside of you, grandmother, we imagine ourselves looking into our own hearts, bathing and dancing inside of your own. Can you feel us? Can you taste us? Can you save us? Can you hear us when we scream in silence? Can you see me? I know the power and beauty and the explosion of your sadness, of your being forced to cough out and cough up the poison of our disregard. I feel sorrow for what you've had to endure. I know the echo of your sorrow. I have it too. But grandmother, you belong to everything and everyone, and yet, grandmother, you are a part of me. You are the ancient wisdom keeper. You hold the dreams and the tears and the blood and the sacred bones and screams and the ancestors' secrets. Grandmother, you hold the wisdom and the dreams of all of humanity. You are the rhythm of the mother's heartbeat and the manifestation of the Father's vision. And inside of you, we dance. Grandmother Ocean, you are the way back home, the divine feminine, the voice of the angels, the cries of the mothers. You are the hope of all people. You are the medicine and the dance, the medicine and the music, the dance and the wonder. Where your body ends is where ours begins. You are the prayer and the medicine and the music, the dance, the dig, the baptism, the ancient and the authentic love, the reflection and image of God. You are the poem that will never be completed, reflecting the dignity of every driving force within the very heart and the very cry of grace. I often ask myself when I stand between your thighs and dig into your body like a desperate child, how do I keep missing all of the angels dancing upon and within your body with their trumpets and fingers and proclamations? Those four-legged ones, those winged ones, those shelled ones, those wooden ones, those rock ones, the mountains that surround and frame you, those angels, those wind angels, desperate to arouse us back to the surface, to the soul and heartbeat of every being. So that we may return to life, so that we may return to freedom, so that we may breathe.
What an absolutely beautiful, amazing, how perfectly Piper, how perfectly Gary contribution and creation.
I mean, the poetry of the timbre of your voice, of the brilliance, of the wisdom that comes through your transmissive capacity to conjure heart, soul, spirit, and nature all in one. You are such a treasure. I'm so blown away. And I was worried that it would be too long this late, but I just surrendered. And I was so glad I did because it's timeless. You go to a place beyond space and time, Piper, and so perfect for the improvisations these musical pieces are. Thank you for finishing them off so perfectly. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, what an evening. And I'm going to bring Reverend Retta onto here. Let's see, let me give it myself, then I can bring her on. There you are. There we go. There's our ACE family. So thank you, beloved members of Artists Catalyzing Evolution. Thank you, Piper, for being such an inspiration to us all. And thank you to all of the people watching, all of the people who donated. And please share the GoFundMe with your friends. Send this video. Of course, we will post this video on all the regular places. It'll be on Global Peace Tribe and all the Facebook pages. It's ready right now. So you can go to Facebook and pull it from Summer Joys or mine or Unity Earth. Please share this along with the GoFundMe to all of your friends and family. Let's continue providing that financial support for Piper. And Piper, you do get the last word. Is there any last thing you'd like to share?
Just infinite gratitude and love. And I feel that there was magic and awe and healing in every seed that was poured into the earth of me this evening. And I am grateful to the mentors and the family members and the creativity and the brilliance that was pulled down from every dimension in the heavenly realm to permeate my body, the prayers, the dance, the poetry, the words of wisdom, the creative genius, and most importantly, your hearts and your time and your love and your sacrifice. And I hope and wish and believe that I will be able to pour as much into each and every one of you in your time of need. I cannot wait to be that open vessel, to be able to pour into you as much as you've poured into me. And may your grace and your sacrifices be multiplied 1,000-fold. And I thank you so much for pulling down heaven just for me. God bless you all.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. Going to get out a gallery view one last time. Thank you very much, everybody. Hope to see you on Saturday night. Good night, God's blessings, and please do share the recording and the GoFundMe out to the world.
Thank you, Scott. We love you. Thank you, Kristen. Amazing.
Thank you.
Big
Thank you,
pleasure.
Piper. Thank you, Scott. Thank you.
Everyone. Thank you. Love you.
Thank you,
Thank you,
everyone.
Ace and Global
Thank
Peace
you.
Tribe family. We love you so much. Summer Joy. Thank you for just holding the whole day.
Each and every one of you. What a miracle. Thank you.
A miracle.
Good night, everybody. God's
That
blessings.
was
Good
it.
night.